Hello there, welcome back to Eternal, and I hope you're doing well. I'm Grand Admiral, and today we've got the third installment of the Weapons Around the Galaxy playlist, the electrostaff. Now trust me when I say this, there are not many places that you can actually find information on these, so I really hope that this does help to provide some more information on what the electrostaff actually is and its actual purposes. So I really do hope that is what this video, achieves, hopefully. And I also want to point out, this is probably the 31st take of this video because it's quite technical. But anyway, let's get right into it. So what were the electrostaffs? So the electrostaffs were actually manufactured by the Factoid Armour Workshop company. And what the electrostaff essentially was a staff made out of a Frink alloy. As we know, Frink is lightsaber resistant. And what it had is, on the shafts, they had focusing rods, and they fed into a power cell and electromagnetic generator, which then helped to energize, well, they did energize, a power cycling coil, which actually produced the purple or yellow sparks that we actually see. Now, they were intended for a melee use, and they did actually have to connect with their target to actually do proper damage. Now, they could be used for torture or immediate killing purposes. However, as I said, they did have to connect with the target to actually do their actual damage. They were not a ranged weapon. However, they did have a different range compared to a lightsaber. And what that meant is you could be out of range from a lightsaber attack, but it meant that you could be in range of your own attack. So they did have a slight range advantage against the lightsaber wielder, Sith Lord, Jedi, or unspecified. Now, in addition, these could actually be changed on their power output, because remember, in all fairness, we can change the actual voltage of electricity we're putting out, like how we have 9 volt, 12 volt, 6 volt, 2 volt, 1 volt batteries. So you could actually change, the voltage, or the actual power output on these depending on your intended purpose. So if you were going for a torture purpose, you could change it for that, or if you were using it in combat, like the Magna Guards did, or actual Persian troopers did to take out the target immediately, then you'd probably put it at the full amount. Yes, this video is a little bit dark. Now, as I said, it did have to connect for an amount of time to actually do some damage, and that's really because when you're actually being attacked by this and you're taking actual damage, imagine it like a giant electric shock, and what it's doing is it's overloading your neurological system and your actual body, and it pretty much just short circuits you, and you just cannot function, and it just takes you out. And it also does, in a sense, fry you a bit. Now, the critical areas that you actually have to hit for this to really properly work are chest, head, or throat. Otherwise, it won't work as well, because Shark T actually, she took 4 attacks to the arm and shoulder and actually survived. And that was when she was being overrun by Magna Guards, protecting Chancellor Palpatine from Grievous trying to obviously capture Palpatine, which we know he eventually does because, Revenge of the Sith. So that's what they kind of intended for. Now, the Magna Guards actually mainly use this, and so did the Persian troopers, and they were the main kind of people that actually did use these weapons, and the Confederacy of Independent Systems did have a bit of a favouring to these, and they did actually like to use them. But in a bit of a recap, these were, very powerful, and then they could be turned up to a very powerful, setting, and they were intended for a melee purpose, and more to combat lightsabers. And also, just to note, they cannot cut off any limbs. They don't work like that, because it's an electric, shock style weapon. It's unable to do that. So it's more, as I said, it does have to be on a thrusting action, like with a stab, and it has to make that contact with the chest, head, or throat for a few seconds. I'd say 3 to 5 on its top power setting to, actually be able to take out someone. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope this is, taught you something about electrostaffs. It has taught me something about electrostaffs, mainly the fact that you really can't get much information on these. And, I really hope that, this video you enjoyed, because it did take me 31 attempts, actually, to record this. So, yeah, quite a fun video in all fairness, and I did actually enjoy making this one. I think it's quite nice just to learn more about these weapons, and I hope that you're enjoying this series. I certainly am. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, whichever weapon it will be. I think it might be a blaster next. So I look forward to seeing you guys then, and may the Force be with you.